Good day, all. Good day, all. Welcome to my new YouTube channel called Picky People, where I'll be reviewing the most popular matchmaking show on YouTube called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So sit back and enjoy.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Ferris. I go by TJ.
TJ, okay. What do you do?
I'm a upholsterer and a fitness coach.
All right, and TJ, how old are you?
I'm 36 years
36,
old.
okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to spend time with family, go to the gym, take care of my daughter. But
Okay, and how old is your daughter?
she's 15.
15, okay. Teenager. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I'm looking for a woman who's, God-fearing. She is into her health, take care of herself, and it's basic. Yeah.
Okay, now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers: not taking care of yourself, not God-fearing, know where you're going in life. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. I'll have you hang on to that. And I'm going to have you start off by popping 2 balloons. So whoever's not really your type, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop those 2 balloons.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then one more. Okay. Let's start right over here. Your name and age?
Letitia, and I'm 30.
Okay. Letitia, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He's fine. That's why I don't even know.
See, that's just human nature. Men go off site. We are visual creatures by nature. And I assume now women are the same, but they just know how to obscure and control their visual, excitement when they see a man. Most women, like some women just snap and go they go crazy, over a man that they deem fine and handsome. But most women, they know how to control their excitement when they see a man that is tantalizingly titillating or stimulating to their sight. Men, we are who we are. We when we see a fine woman that excites us and we see visually, somebody gonna know that, hey, that brother is looking at that woman and that woman seems to excite his, stimulate his mind and his sight.
So why did you end up popping her balloon?
I just felt, more attracted to the other. That's all.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you. And then you popped one more down here. Your name and age?
Millie, and I'm 33.
Okay. And Millie, why was your balloon unpopped?
I feel like he's fine. He's good looking. So.
Got it. And now why'd you end up popping hers?
Same thing. Just interested in others.
That's fine.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, let's head on back. All right, so we've got 6 ladies remaining. Go ahead and ask them a question just to help you narrow it down, see who's more of your type.
Yeah, so what does faith look like in your life and in your relationships?
Okay, what does faith look like in your life and your relationships?
Yes,
Both? Okay,
yes.
let's start with your name and age first.
I'm Erica. I'm 35. Faith, what do you mean? Like, you mean like with God?
Yes.
Like your faith with God? I'm spiritual. I have a very good relationship with God, but I am not religious. I do believe in prayer. I believe in having your family around. You said in your relationships. I have a very close-knit family. We all believe in prayer. We pray over each other. But I'm not religious. I know sometimes that can get kind of crossed. But yeah, I mean, I think I have a very strong faith. I'm God-fearing. I believe in God. He's worked in my life and my family's life. So yeah, I think that.
I hear this a lot, that women say they're spiritual, and I got it. I understand it. But there are many spirits. There are evil spirits. There are good spirits. But when a woman says she's spiritual and just says she believes in God, she's skipping Jesus. She's going from human flesh straight to God, the main source. But there's a hierarchy in this world. And a man didn't make it. Christ made it. God himself made it. There's God, there's Jesus, there's man, woman, child. So they're skipping Jesus. Jesus is the interceder between us fleshly humans and God, the creator himself. So when a woman says she's spiritual, hey, to each his own. But if a woman says, I'm spiritual and I believe in Jesus Christ, I say, hey, in my mind, I say, okay, she understands the hierarchy. Instead of skipping the interceder, which is Jesus Christ. He's the interceder between us sinners and the Heavenly Father. But to each his own. So I hear a lot of this spiritual stuff. And you just got to be careful with it, man. But this brother seemed like he know Jesus Christ. That's why he's asking about your walk with Jesus Christ or your walk with Christ or your walk with God, because he understands who his creator is.
Answers your question. I hope so.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Farah, 31.
And Farrah, if you can just go ahead and answer his question.
Okay, so faith looks like, to me, I was brought up as Christian. Not so much, I still believe in God, but I'm not really attached to a religion as well. But I do pray every day. My son prays, and we try to keep God a priority in our life.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Chanel, 32.
Chanel, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
Can you repeat the question just one more time?
Yeah, so what does faith look like to you, and how does it apply to relationships?
So faith to me looks like, number one, trust and believing, not only in your partner, but also within God, because I do feel like with God, you are able to overcome a lot of things that you wouldn't normally think as a human being you could. So I think those two are most important, and also walking that path with your partner, just having a partner that is on the same page as you when it comes to faith and believing and trusting in God. I am Christian, by the way. Yeah.
So here's another young woman saying she's Christian, by the way, but she's never mentioned Jesus Christ. She's never mentioned the Son, which is the interceder for us sinners. So I say again, everybody has their own spin on Christianity. And all I know is this: there's a hierarchy. God, Jesus Christ, man, woman, child. It is what it is. So we cannot skip around it. And if we do, if we try to, it's dysfunction. And if you look around, there is nothing but dysfunction in the land. Nothing but dysfunction. It's some good now. Don't get me wrong. It's some good, but it's a lot of dysfunction in this United States of America. A lot.
All right. Your name and age.
Nadira, 34.
And Nadir, if you can just go ahead and answer his question.
Yeah. I think that faith is really driven with consistency and discipline. I think you can apply it with your faith as far as your belief in God, obviously, but also within your relationship, being consistent with your partner, showing up in, different ways for them, but also being disciplined enough to not be distracted by outside sources, outside stimulation sometimes or distractions. And I think if you apply that to your faith, it works full circle. Yeah.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Kalia, 28. Faith in my everyday life, I feel looks like trusting in the process, trusting and believing in whoever you're dealing with, whatever type of relationship it is. Trusting in God that, is God's plan. Do what you're supposed to do. Have faith that, everything is going to work out the way that it needs to.
And your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Sherelle, and I'm 30 years old. Faith to me is believing in the unseen, so really trusting God. I'm Christian, so my relationship with God, I feel like I have an intimate relationship with God on a daily. So as far as in relationship, I think it's important to be equally yoked with the person that you're with. So yeah, just pretty much having your purpose align with one another.
All right, let's head.
If that young lady who just spoke, Sherelle, put on probably 15 to 20 pounds, that brother would have probably picked her if he doesn't pick her, because I haven't seen this yet. If he doesn't pick her, it's probably because she's thin. Because out of all the ladies on the panel, she just said it. She has an intimate relationship with Christ. She just said it. So I can tell she is equally yoked with him on the religious scale, or on the religious foundation, or on the biblical foundation, the principles. But she physically probably be too thin for him. And we'll see.
Back. So we heard 6 great answers, but I am now going to have you pop 2 balloons. 2 balloons, whenever you're ready. Okay, and then one more. Okay, let's start over here. All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. I wanted to definitely, if possible, ask some questions as well. So, yeah.
Okay. But is he someone that's your type?
I would say yes.
Okay, got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I respected your answer. I just wanted a little bit more of a preference in your life when it comes to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can respect that. I didn't give that. So, yeah, definitely pray daily. My son prays as well. I definitely don't let my feet touch the ground without making a prayer. So, yeah, I should have said that, but.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Then you popped one more over here. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was just hearing him out and seeing, where it went.
Okay. But he's someone that's your type, though?
He's handsome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Same thing. That's still like, there's still work to, when it comes to your belief, your faith.
Okay.
I'm trying to find someone who's
all in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So how do you apply selflessness in a relationship?
Okay.
That's a good question. If a woman find, and I'm assuming there's tons of them. I don't know. I'm a man. I don't date men. I date women. But naturally, most men we're selfless. If you find a selfish man, he's probably weaker than water. Most men are selfless. We don't want to hoard things for ourselves. We want to hoard things and give them to other people, i.e. our family, our community, loved ones, friends. I just know in my time on this earth, I've met a lot of selfish women. And it's mind-boggling to me because I'm like, yo, you're birthing kids. You're supposed to be selfless. But I met a lot of selfish women. And it's mind-boggling to me.
So how do you apply selflessness to a relationship?
Yes.
Okay, let's start down there and come back up. Okay, let's start here.
So for me, I do put for one, is God first, but I do analyze a lot. So like in relationship, I'm always looking for like what's going on with my partner, how I can make their day better or encourage them or whatever that might look like. So yeah, really just analyzing my partner and seeing how I can support them, make their day better.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Let's hear from you over here.
Can you say the question again?
Yes. So how do you practice selflessness
Selflessness.
in a relationship?
I would say that has it entails a lot of understanding, patience, communication with whoever you're dealing with, your partner. Yeah, I kind of went blank a little bit.
That was good though.
But yeah, in a nutshell.
Alrighty. And then over here.
My age?
You can, but just to answer this question.
Okay. So I apply selflessness by just basking in my, I would say, feminine energy, just kind of allowing like a masculine man to kind of take the lead, and just knowing that I'm here for support and we kind of like level each other out in a way. And of course, like communicating, just kind of like the essential things that kind of go into a relationship. Yeah, I would just wrap it up and say that. Yeah.
And then over here, if you want to go ahead and answer this question.
I think that it's important to be available for your partner even when it's inconvenient. I think that that's the root of selflessness. Showing up for each other is important. And understanding, just being supportive, and through everything. Like, that's my answer.
I did not hear not one woman, even the young woman Sherelle, who's got the intimate relationship with Christ. I not heard one woman say, "I want to be the ultimate helpmeet to my man." I hadn't heard one of them say it, and it's wild to me because a lot of men know what to do inherently. It's inscribed on the tablet of our hearts from God: provide, protect, and cover. But I have yet to meet a woman on this earth at this age and stage of my life that say, "Hey, I'm supposed to do this and this and this and this and this for my husband. And I love doing this and this and this and this for my husband." I haven't heard it one time in my life. Everything is, what can that man do for me? And according to the word, the scripture, the woman's supposed to be the helpmeet to us. She's supposed to be our helpmeet. And I just never heard a woman say it.
That's great.
All right, so it is time to pop some balloons. I'm going to have you just pop one this time.
One balloon?
Yes, one balloon. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome. You seem like you have a good energy about you. Yeah.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Her answer.
Okay.
It's okay if you don't understand, but I was looking for more specific about it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely understand. I had like a little brain fart or something.
Okay, thank you. All righty, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yeah. So what is something that you enjoy doing? That's not just traveling.
Right. I'm glad you threw that in there because everybody, I like to travel.
That's all I like to travel. That's all the woman says nowadays. It's traveling, traveling, traveling. Most don't like to keep their feet at home, which is a good thing, I guess.
All right. Let's hear from you.
This is going to sound weird, but I like to organize. I'm a neat freak. So I have fun cleaning my house. I like to garden. I know it probably doesn't look like it, but I'm really earthy. Like, I'll be outside barefoot in a minute. I like to be under the moon. I like astrology. I like poetry. I'm very into philosophy. So, yeah, a few other things other than traveling, but traveling is one. I do have some stamps, but yeah, I think that's that. Yeah.
Thank you.
One of the red flags for me, I don't know about this, brother, but when a woman says she's into astrology, it just put red flags up in my mind, man, because I'm like, yo, believe in the one who created the constellation. Believe in the creator. I mean, I say again, to each his own. But so many people believe in so much stuff, they don't believe in the one who created all the stuff. It's wild to me.
Okay, let's hear from you over here.
Yeah, so I would say that I do like to, so I'm an esthetician. I'm a licensed esthetician, so skincare is like my thing. So I'm always interested and anxious to know like about the skin, because people's skin is just so different depending on what you eat and the weather and just things of that nature. I also like doing a lot of DIYs, just creating things like canvases, painting, and putting them up like at my house and everything like that. So I find a lot of joy within that. I also, show my daughter a little DIYs, and we kind of like work on that together. So I find it to just be like very peaceful. Also drawing. So I was once going to be a tattoo artist, but I decided not to. But drawing is something that I am also passionate about and just kind of love to do as a craft.
Okay. Yes. And then over here.
I would say I'm more of a homebody, so I do enjoy being home a lot. I enjoy writing. Also, like working out, that's also something I enjoy doing. I do serve my church a lot, so I am kind of out and about doing things around the community. But other than that, yeah, just spending time with friends and family.
Okay. Let's head on back. So it is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one.
Okay. One balloon?
It won. Uh-huh. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
He's dressed really nice. Yeah. And I really enjoyed his questions and everything like that. So yeah.
Nice. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
I just like the other ladies' answers more. That's all. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So for our two ladies left, any questions for our guy here? You have one? Okay, let's go here.
I just want to ask, why do you feel like you're ready for a relationship now, like at this moment?
Because I've done the work when it comes to my faith, raising my daughter. So now I'm to the point where she's older, she's more independent, and I can really focus on giving someone that correct energy.
Good question. Great answer. I mean, I've seen so many women when I was in my time of having my rotation of women put their kids on the curve for a man. And over time, having my rotation of women and seeing women put their kids on the curve for me, meaning they're second to a man that they don't even, that woman putting me ahead of their children, and I'm in it just for some flesh, for a happy time, for a short ephemeral moment in time. So over time, I realized, hey, I want a woman that's ready for a relationship and know how to prioritize her life. If she putting a man that she just met above her children for a moment in time to have some pleasure, that's not the woman for me. Now, at the time, I wasn't thinking this. I've learned to understand this over time when I got through my, rotation of women, I should say. But that's a good question. And he answered it right, because obviously this man here took the time to raise his daughter. Now, he'll never be finished, because, the kids could be your kids forever until you die. But the bottom line is, his daughter is 15. She probably gets her license next year. So she's becoming an independent young lady, where he looked like he laid the foundation with his daughter really good. And now he's opening his heart up to find love again, so that he can grow old with his new woman, his wife, and his daughter go off and have her life, which go and finish high school, go to college, and get married, have a career, whatever, herself. So he looks like his priorities, he has them in order. So right now is a prime time, and him being in his early 30s is able to say, hey, I'm 36 years old, I'm healthy, I'm a vibrant man, my daughter is on solid ground. It's time to find love again. That's a good thing, man.
So,
Do you want more kids?
I'm indecisive. It just depends on the understanding between the two. So it's either yes or no. So, yeah.
And it can go both ways, meaning pertaining to what, lifestyle, money, like you kind of like
With partner. Yeah. If she wants more kids, then if she's special, yes.
okay. And how often do you work out?
At least 5 days a week.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Good.
Cool.
Okay.
So she's looking at his guns, and she's looking at his arms. How old are you? So the ladies are flabbergasted. They're infatuated with the man physique. So, fellas, that goes to show you, work out. Make your body your business. Make your body your business. The ladies will come. Trust me. They will come to you. They will gravitate to you. Trust me.
Any questions here?
Yeah, I do have a question. Do you feel like you're looking for a wife, or do you feel like you're ready to be a husband?
Oh, okay.
That's a good question.
Well, I would say I'm looking for a wife, spiritually. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I guess I just mean, like, in a sense, like, if you're ready to be a husband, that means you're ready to be of service to somebody, and not just looking for somebody to be in a service to you.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I mean.
Get it.
See, that's the flipping of the word, the scripture. Now, we know we got to love our wife, our family, like we got to love our wife like Christ loved the church. We know that by providing, protecting, and covering. We know this. But she's flipping the script, saying you need to be of service to her versus her being of service to her husband, which ultimately she's supposed to be his helpmate. You see it? By her not knowing the word, she's flipping it because she know not what she's speaking. She doesn't know the word. So she's spiritual. And that's what spiritual brings. It brings separation from the word in yourself. She's creating her own word. There is nothing greater than Christ's word. Nothing. So by her saying he need to be of service to someone, meaning his new wife, he got to give up himself like Christ gave up himself for the church. We know this by providing, protecting, and covering. But on the flip side, that woman, just all she need to do is go to Proverb 31. She needs to be a helpmate. And that entails a lot of stuff from a woman.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're good. Any other
Yeah,
questions?
No, that was it.
You're good? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we got another one here. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this is gonna be just a scenario. So just say like, what is your day to day? Like say like I was off work and you're at home. What are you doing during the day when I'm not there?
Besides going to the gym?
Well, yeah, besides going to the gym.
Well, lately it's been organizing. I have things with my daughter. She keeps me busy as well. So that's pretty much all I do.
Are you a homebody or you like to go out? Are you adventurous?
Definitely a homebody.
Okay. Okay.
She didn't want to pop that balloon for nothing because she's looking at flesh. Now, I don't know what the brother do for a living, but he say he just works out, and maybe he's a fitness a personal trainer. I don't know, but obviously taking care of his daughter who's 15 is not a inexpensive feat. Trust me. Boys is pretty much inexpensive. We just need food, clothes, and shelter, and some water, and just play around. Girls need way much more than that. So the man above wouldn't give him more than he can handle. So he gave him a lovely daughter, and he's raising his daughter. So now he has the time to say, "Hey, I'm gonna keep my body in shape and keep my heart open for love." So he's in a good place at 36 years old and healthy and vibrant. He's in a good headspace and timing in his life.
I'm just a little bit more adventurous, so I like to kind of like explore the world and do things. So that's kind of like what I was looking for in my partner. So it's not like going out as far as like clubbing or lounges, but like hot air balloons, hiking, like.
I enjoy those.
You should have just asked him. Do you want that balloon back?
I don't go to the club. It's what I'm.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean that. I should have probably referenced some examples before, but yeah, I'll take that balloon.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back, please. Uh-oh. Thank you, ladies. Okay. All right. I'm going to now switch it on over to you. We're going to let you pop now. Okay?
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop. Oh. Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
He's very handsome, soft-spoken, attractive. I like that you're involved in your daughter's life. Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping hers?
I just prefer less preference when it comes to tattoos. That's all.
Oh, that's fine. Well, that's fine. I want more. I'm very. That's how I express myself, but it's fine. I respect it. Yeah.
Thank you. Some.
So, listen, man. She is her own self. She has her right to do what she wants with her body. But if the consumer wants to purchase something, or if the consumer wants to, when I say purchase something, I'm talking about spending time, because time is greater than money. If the consumer wants to spend his time with that entity or that woman, and he says, hey, I prefer this and this and this. And she said, hey, this is the best of me and I want more. Now, that's going to be a man out there on this earth that love a woman who's tied it up. Trust me, there's somebody for everybody. But this brother here, he said, hey, I prefer less. And I prefer more natural skin that the Lord gave you. That's what he basically was saying, which is his preference. And her preference is to get more tattoos, which is totally okay.
I'll have you scoot that way.
Okay.
Let me bring you on up here. Come on up here with us. All right. So any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
So when you said her tattoos, is that too many? Because I have 5.
Invisible?
Are they visible?
Yeah. I can't tell.
I mean, if I were to wear something such as,
I think I see one
yeah,
here.
there's one here and on my shoulder, and then I have one on my arm.
Well, they're small. They're fine.
help?
They're fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He's giving you a pat. That's what he sees, okay?
Okay. And where do you live?
I live in Minneapolis.
Okay. Are you okay with long distance?
I am. Are you?
I am.
Where are you?
I'm actually in North Carolina.
All right, guys. I'm going to ask my final question now, okay? Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take the mic.
It's so funny. She started asking way more questions at the end. Obviously, this brother got his stuff together. And her eyesight, he's a handsome guy. He's in shape. He's tall, all this stuff. But if he was a pookie, she probably wouldn't think twice of all them questions she started asking him at the end. Some ladies just got to be, hey, the man might look too good to be true, but let me take a leap of faith. Some women, they just panic when a man looks too good to be true. There are some good women out here. There are some good men out here. Don't be too jaded because someone loves themselves enough to take care of themselves. There's some people out here that don't take care of themselves because they don't love themselves. There's some people out here love themselves enough to take care of themselves, even though we know the body is dying every day. So, ladies, some men who are classic men, well-spoken, well-behaved, well-dressed, well-educated, and love the Lord. They need love too. And oh, by the way, they have imaginations too, if you know what I mean. Because a man without an imagination is like a plane without wings. It cannot take flight. So, with that being said, I wish this couple here nothing but the best. Because obviously, the brother here keeps himself together. She keeps herself together. And she looks nice brown woman. And he likes what he sees, and she definitely likes what she sees. So I just wish them well.
And you guys can go on off, hang on to, ooh, let's make some noise for them, guys.
And there we have it. Episode 41, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. This is a new YouTube channel. It's gaining a little traction, and I appreciate that little traction that it's gaining. But once again, everybody wants unfailing love. Better to be homeless than a liar. Take care.